Welcome back to our channel.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Learn English with Joynob.
Yes, today's topic is one of the most common things people talk about every single day, the weather.
Oh, yeah. Is it hot? Is it cold? Is it rainy? People love talking about the weather.
Exactly. And the best part is talking about the weather is such an easy way to start a conversation with anyone.
So, Julie, let me ask you first. How's the weather today?
It's really sunny right now, but I think later it might get cloudy.
Oh, really? Here it's super hot. Like I feel I'm melting.
Jack, you always say you're melting, even when it's just warm.
Guilty. But yeah, today's podcast is all about using simple English to talk about the weather.
So stay with us, because by the end you'll be able to say things like it's sunny, it's rainy, it's windy, and sound super natural.
Okay, friends, welcome to part 1. Let's start with the most common way people talk about the weather. Imagine someone asks you, "Hey, how's the day?" Or, "What's the weather like?" What can you say?
Well, if the sun is shining bright, the sky is blue, and it feels warm, you can say, it's sunny. This is super natural. For example, if my friend calls me and says, "Hi Julie, how's the weather today?" I can answer, "It's sunny. The sun is out."
Yes. And sometimes you can even add a little more, like, "It's sunny and really hot today." That makes your answer longer and more real.
Exactly, Jack. And here's another one. If the sky is full of gray clouds, no sun at all, and maybe it looks like rain is coming, you can say, it's cloudy. For example, how's the day, Julie? It's cloudy. Looks like it might rain soon.
Ooh, that's a good one. And of course, when the rain actually starts falling, the best answer is, it's rainy. So if someone at work asks me, "Jack, how's the weather outside?" I can say, "It's rainy. Don't forget your umbrella."
Yes, Jack, you always remind people about umbrellas. And here's another easy one. When the wind is blowing, the trees are moving, maybe your hair is flying everywhere, you can say, it's windy. Example, how's the weather today? It's windy. I can't even keep my hat on.
Oh, I've lost so many hats like that. And now, my favorite. When the temperature is really high, when you're sweating, you can say, it's hot. For example, if someone asks, "Hey Jack, how's your day?" I'll say, "It's hot. I feel like I'm melting."
You always say that, Jack. But true. And the opposite is also useful. When the air is really cool, maybe you need a jacket. You can say, it's cold. Example, how's the weather? It's cold. I'm freezing out here.
See, friends? These are the most common weather sentences. Sunny, cloudy, rainy, windy, hot, and cold. And you don't just say them, you answer them. When people ask, "How's the weather?" or "How's the day?"
Yes, so remember, don't just say one word. Try to add a little more detail. Like, it's sunny and really hot. Or it's cloudy and maybe it will rain. That way, your English sounds natural.
All right, friends, welcome to part 2. We already learned sunny, cloudy, rainy, windy, hot, and cold. Now let's go a little deeper with some new weather words.
Yes, let's start with snowy. If white snow is falling from the sky, covering the ground, and it feels very cold, you can say, it's snowy. For example, if my cousin in Canada calls and asks, "Hey Julie, how's the day there?" I can answer, it's snowy. The streets are white. Everything looks so beautiful.
Oh, I love that! Snow makes everything look magical. But sometimes the weather is not magical at all. It's scary. When there is thunder, lightning, heavy rain, maybe strong winds, you can say, it's stormy. So if my friend texts me, Jack, what's the weather like? I might say, it's stormy. Better stay inside. It's dangerous out there.
Yes, Jack. You get scared so easily in storms. But true, that's a very useful word. Okay, another one. Foggy. This is when the air looks white or gray and you can't see very far. For example, when someone asks me, Julie, how's the weather this morning? I can say, it's foggy. I can hardly see the road when I'm driving.
Oh, that's the worst. I remember one morning I went outside and I couldn't even see my neighbor's house. I just said, it's foggy. I feel like I'm inside a cloud.
Exactly. And another useful one is humid. This means the air is very wet, sticky, and you start sweating, even if it's not super hot. For example, how's the day, Julie? It's humid. I feel sticky all the time.
Oh, yes. Humid days are the worst. You feel like you took a shower, but forgot to dry yourself. And then we have two softer words, cool and warm. These are not extreme, just comfortable.
Yes. For example, in spring, when the weather feels nice, not too hot, not too cold, you can say it's warm. Like, how's the weather today? It's warm. Perfect for a picnic.
And in autumn, when it feels a little fresh but not freezing, you can say, it's cool. Example, how's the day, Jack? It's cool. I love walking outside.
See, with these words, snowy, stormy, foggy, humid, cool, and warm, you can describe so many more situations.
And remember, when someone asks, how's the day or how's the weather, don't just give a one-word answer. Try to make it full. It's foggy this morning. I can't see far. Or, it's humid. I feel so sweaty. That's how you sound natural in English. Okay, friends, welcome to part 3. Now we're going to use some advanced weather words and also talk about how the weather makes us feel.
Yes, because when people ask, how's the weather? You don't just say, it's hot or it's cold. You can make it more interesting by adding how you feel in that weather.
Exactly. Let's start with freezing. This means very, very cold. For example, if someone asks me, Jack, how's the day? I can say, it's freezing outside. I can't feel my fingers. And maybe I add how I feel. This cold weather makes me so sleepy.
Oh, yes. When it's freezing, I feel like staying in bed all day. Another advanced word is boiling. That's when it's super, super hot. If my friend asks, how's the weather today? I can answer, it's boiling. I feel like I'm cooking in the sun. And maybe add, the heat makes me really tired.
Haha, Julie. I think I would say, it's boiling. I need an ice cream right now. That shows my feeling too. Okay, here's a softer one. Drizzling. That means it's raining, but very lightly. For example, how's the day, Jack? It's drizzling, just tiny drops. Kind of peaceful, actually.
Oh, I love that. And sometimes the sky has no clouds at all. Then you can say, it's clear. Example, how's the weather? It's clear. The sky is blue. It feels so calm. And the feeling could be, the clear sky makes me feel happy and fresh.
Yes. And another one is chilly. This is a little cold, but not freezing. For example, it's chilly this morning. I needed a light jacket. And then I add how I feel. This chilly weather makes me want hot coffee.
Oh, Jack, you always think about coffee. Another useful one is mild. That means the weather is not extreme. It's very comfortable. Example: it's mild today. Not too hot, not too cold. And maybe add, this mild weather makes me feel relaxed.
And don't forget overcast. That means the whole sky is covered with clouds, but it's not raining yet. Example: it's overcast. The sky is gray. And the feeling could be, this overcast day makes me feel a little lazy.
Beautiful. So friends, now you have advanced weather words. Freezing, boiling, drizzling, clear, chilly, mild, and overcast. And don't forget to share your feelings about the weather, because that makes your answer sound real and natural.
Yes. Instead of only saying it's cold, you can say, it's freezing and I feel like my nose is frozen. Or instead of just, it's sunny, you can say, it's sunny and I feel so full of energy.
That's the key. Weather plus feeling. That's how you sound natural and friendly in English conversations.
Welcome to part 4. Now, we're not just learning the words, we're going to actually use them in small role plays.
Yes, because in real life, when you talk about the weather, it's usually with someone you meet, like a friend, a neighbor, or even a stranger. So let's practice.
Imagine I meet my neighbor outside. He says, "Hi Jack, how's the day?" I can answer, "Oh, it's boiling today, I'm sweating so much. This hot weather makes me feel exhausted."
Perfect. And in real life, I remember last summer when I met my neighbor at the bus stop. She asked me, "How's your morning?" I answered, "It's hot. I feel like the sun is burning me." We both laughed and started talking about buying ice cream. That's how small talk starts naturally. Now picture this. My friend calls me and asks, "Julie, how's the weather there?" I can say, "It's rainy, and actually it's drizzling right now, just light rain. Honestly, this weather makes me feel calm. I love the sound of rain."
Ah, Julie, you sound so romantic. In real life, last week it was raining here too, and my friend texted me, "Hey Jack, wanna go out?" I replied, "It's rainy and I'm feeling too lazy. I think I'll just stay in bed." That's real conversation. Okay, here's another. I go to a cafe in the morning, and the barista says, "Good morning, how's your day?" I answer, "It's freezing outside. My hands are like ice. This cold weather makes me crave hot coffee."
And in real life, I remember last winter in New York. I walked into a small cafe and the lady at the counter asked, "Cold day, huh?" I smiled and said, "Yes, it's freezing. I can't feel my nose." She laughed and gave me the biggest cup of hot chocolate. That's how weather talk makes connections.
See? Weather talk can even get you extra chocolate.
Now let's imagine it's spring. My friend asks me, "How's the weather today?" I can say, "It's mild and warm, not too hot, not too cold. Honestly, this weather makes me feel relaxed and happy."
That's beautiful. And in real life, 2 weeks ago, I went to the park. A stranger sat next to me on the bench and said, "Nice day, right?" I replied, "Yes, it's clear and warm. I feel so fresh." We ended up talking for 20 minutes about weekend plans.
See, friends? That's how you actually use weather sentences in real life. You don't just say, "It's hot." You connect the weather with your feelings and with the situation.
Exactly. That's how native speakers make small talk. And it's also how you can sound natural and friendly in English. Welcome to part 5. This is your chance to practice with us. We're going to say real weather sentences, and you repeat after us.
Yes, and remember, don't just copy the words. Try to copy the rhythm, the tone, the feeling. That's how you sound natural.
Repeat after me. It's sunny today, and I feel full of energy. One more time. It's sunny today, and I feel full of energy.
Now try this. It's cloudy, and I feel a little sleepy. Again, it's cloudy, and I feel a little sleepy.
Here's my favorite. It's rainy, and I just want to stay in bed. Repeat again. It's rainy, and I just want to stay in bed.
Your turn. It's windy, and my hair is flying everywhere. Say it again. It's windy, and my hair is flying everywhere.
This one is so real. It's hot, and I feel like I'm melting. One more time. It's hot, and I feel like I'm melting.
Now the opposite. It's cold, and I can't feel my hands. Again, it's cold, and I can't feel my hands.
Here's an advanced one. It's freezing, and I just want a hot cup of coffee. Repeat after me. It's freezing, and I just want a hot cup of coffee.
Another advanced word. It's boiling, and I need some ice cream. Try again. It's boiling, and I need some ice cream.
This one is peaceful. It's drizzling, and I love the soft sound of rain. Repeat it. It's drizzling, and I love the soft sound of rain.
Beautiful. It's clear today, and the blue sky makes me happy. One more time. It's clear today, and the blue sky makes me happy.
Let's go for this. It's chilly, and I need a light jacket. Say it again. It's chilly, and I need a light jacket.
Here's a soft one. It's mild, and I feel so comfortable outside. Repeat again. It's mild, and I feel so comfortable outside.
And a lazy one. It's overcast, and I feel like doing nothing. One more time. It's overcast, and I feel like doing nothing.
Almost there, friends. It's humid, and I feel sticky all over. Again. It's humid, and I feel sticky all over.
Last one. It's stormy tonight, and I feel a little scared. Repeat again. It's stormy tonight, and I feel a little scared.
Wow, you did amazing! You just practiced so many weather sentences with feelings. Sunny, cloudy, rainy, windy, hot, cold, freezing, boiling, drizzling, clear, chilly, mild, overcast, humid, and stormy.
Yes, and if you repeat them often, you'll be ready to talk about the weather naturally in any conversation.
Okay, friends, welcome to part 6. By now, we already know many weather words. Sunny, cloudy, rainy, windy, hot, cold, freezing, boiling, drizzling, clear, chilly, mild, overcast, humid, stormy.
Yes, and now it's time to pretend and practice. Imagine someone asks, "How's the weather?" You can describe not only the temperature, but also how the nature looks, the sky, clouds, sun, wind, or even the trees and streets.
Exactly. Let's try a real conversation. Julie, I'll ask you first. Ready?
Ready? Hey Julie, how's the weather today?
Oh, it's sunny and a little hot. The sky is bright blue with just a few white clouds floating. The sun is shining so brightly that it makes everything look golden. The trees are casting small shadows on the ground, and I can hear birds singing. Honestly, this weather makes me feel happy and full of energy.
Wow, Julie, that sounded so natural. You described not just the weather, but also the sky, sun, and even nature. Now my turn to answer.
Okay, Jack, how's the weather at your place?
It's cloudy and a little humid. The sky is gray, and thick clouds cover the sun. The streets look a bit dark, and the wind is soft but constant, making the trees sway slowly. It feels calm but a little lazy. Honestly, this weather makes me want to stay inside and sip tea.
Yes, Jack, you always feel lazy in humid weather. Okay, let's try another one.
Sure, ask me again.
Jack, how's the weather this morning?
Oh, it's chilly and windy. The sky is clear, but the air feels crisp. You can see the leaves shaking on the trees, and the branches make a soft, rustling sound. The sun is rising slowly, making the clouds look pink and gold. Honestly, this weather makes me want a warm cup of coffee while watching the morning sky.
That's so beautiful. And friends, notice how Jack describes the sky, the trees, the sounds, and even the feeling of the air. That's how you make your English sound natural.
Yes, and you can also talk about rain or snow, for example. It's drizzling and tiny drops of rain make the streets shiny. I can hear the soft patter on the windows, and it makes me feel calm. Or, it's snowy and the trees are covered in white. The ground is soft and quiet, and I feel excited to walk outside.
Exactly. You can talk about the nature, the ground, the sky, the sun or moon, and even how the wind moves the trees. For example, it's overcast, the sky is gray, the clouds cover everything, and the streets look empty. I feel a little lazy and relaxed.
And don't forget feelings. You can say, the cold wind makes me shiver, or the warm sun makes me feel energetic. That makes your weather description complete.
So remember, friends, when someone asks, how's the weather? Don't just say hot or cold. Describe. The sky, blue, gray, cloudy, clear. The sun or moon, bright, shining, hiding. Clouds, few, thick, overcast. Nature, trees, streets, birds, snow, rain puddles. Wind, soft, strong, chilly. Your feeling, happy, lazy, energetic, sleepy.
Yes. And now let's practice like a real conversation. I'll ask and you describe fully.
Perfect, I'm ready.
How's the weather this afternoon?
Oh, it's sunny, but a little warm. The sky is bright blue, the sun is shining strongly, and the shadows of trees are long on the streets. I can hear birds singing and children playing outside. Honestly, this warm, sunny weather makes me feel full of energy and happy.
Amazing. That's exactly how we want our listeners to answer. Full description plus feelings plus nature details.
Friends, now it's your turn to practice. Pretend someone asks, how's the weather today? And describe the sky, sun, clouds, wind, nature, and your feelings. Make it real. Make it natural.
Yes! With practice, you can make your English conversations about the weather sound beautiful, natural, and very detailed, just like native speakers.
Once upon a time, early in the morning, I woke up and looked out the window. The sky was clear, the sun was rising slowly, and the air was chilly. The trees were swaying gently in the wind, and I felt fresh and ready for the day. I joined Jack outside, and the morning was sunny and warm. The birds were singing, and the streets looked golden in the sunlight. I felt full of energy and excited to go for a walk.
By late morning, the sun became hot, and the light made the pavement sparkle. I could hear children laughing and playing in the park. Honestly, this hot, sunny weather made me feel a little tired, but happy at the same time.
Around noon, some clouds appeared in the sky. The sun was still bright, but the clouds made small shadows on the streets. I felt relaxed and enjoyed the cool breeze that came between the trees.
Then in the afternoon, it started drizzling lightly. Tiny drops of rain made the streets shiny, and the air smelled fresh. I could hear the soft patter of rain on the leaves. This drizzling weather made me feel calm and peaceful.
But later, the sky became overcast. Thick gray clouds covered everything, and the wind became stronger.
The streets looked empty and the atmosphere felt quiet. I felt a little lazy but cozy under my jacket.
By evening, it got humid and warm again. The sun was setting behind the clouds, painting the sky in orange and pink. The wind moved the leaves gently, and I felt relaxed and a little dreamy, enjoying the colors of the sky.
Excited. At night it became cool and windy. The moon shone softly between some clouds and the trees whispered in the wind. I felt peaceful and ready to sleep, thinking about the beautiful day, happy.
The next morning, it was freezing outside. Snow covered the ground and the trees were white with frost. The air was crisp and my fingers were numb. This snowy, freezing weather made me feel excited but very cold at the same time.
And sometimes, during that snowy morning, a stormy wind blew strongly. The sky turned gray and the snow swirled around. I felt a little scared but also amazed by how powerful nature can be.
And that, friends, is how a whole day, morning to night, can have so many weather changes. Sunny, hot, cloudy, drizzling, overcast, humid, cool, windy, freezing, snowy, and even stormy. And don't forget, we added our feelings too.
Happy. Exactly. When you describe the weather in a story like this, you talk about the sky, sun, clouds, wind, nature, streets, and your feelings. That makes your English sound real and natural.
So now, friends, imagine a day like this and try to tell your own weather story. Use all the words and feelings we practiced. Make it colorful, detailed, and natural, just like native speakers.
Happy. Yes. You can even practice with a friend. Ask, "How's the weather?" and then describe a little story of your day, including the nature around you. That's how your English will become fluent and fun.
Welcome to part 7. Now it's time for a quick-fire weather practice game. This is going to be fun and fast, so get ready to answer like a native.
Yes. We're going to ask each other about different times: morning, afternoon, evening, night, yesterday, and even tomorrow. And remember, describe the sky, clouds, sun, wind, nature, and your feelings.
Julie, how was the weather this morning?
Oh, this morning it was clear and chilly. The sky was light blue, the sun was just rising, and the wind was soft. The streets looked quiet and the trees were swaying gently. Honestly, this weather made me feel fresh and awake. Your turn, Jack. How was your morning?
It was sunny and warm, the birds were singing, the light was golden, and the leaves danced in the soft wind. This weather made me feel full of energy.
Jack, how's the weather this afternoon?
It's cloudy and humid. Thick gray clouds cover the sky, the streets look quiet, and the wind is soft but sticky. Honestly, this weather makes me feel lazy. Julie, what about your afternoon?
It's sunny, but a little hot. The sunlight makes the leaves sparkle, and the birds are singing. This warm, bright weather makes me feel happy, but a little tired.
Julie, how's the evening today?
Oh, it's overcast with a soft wind. The sky is gray, the clouds cover the sun completely, and the trees move slowly. This overcast evening makes me feel calm and a little sleepy. And your evening, Jack?
It's cool and windy. The sun is setting, painting the clouds in orange and pink. I feel relaxed and peaceful while watching the trees sway. Julie, what about the night?
The night is clear and chilly. The moon shines softly, the stars twinkle, and a gentle wind moves the leaves. I feel cozy and ready to sleep.
My night is humid and quiet. The air is sticky, the streets are calm, and the clouds cover some of the stars. This weather makes me feel sleepy but peaceful.
Jack, how was yesterday's weather?
Yesterday, it was rainy and windy. Tiny drops fell softly on the streets, the trees were swaying, and the streets were shiny. The rainy weather made me feel calm and relaxed.
And my yesterday, it was sunny and warm. The sunlight was golden, the sky was clear, and the birds were singing. I felt happy and full of energy.
Julie, how do you think tomorrow's weather will be?
I think it will be snowy and freezing. The ground might be white, the trees covered in snow, and the wind will be strong. I'll feel excited but cold at the same time.
And I think tomorrow will be sunny and mild. The sky will be bright blue, soft clouds here and there, and a light breeze. I'll feel relaxed and happy to go outside.
See friends! That's the quick-fire weather practice game. You can do this with a friend or even pretend conversations by yourself.
Yes. Ask about morning, afternoon, evening, night, yesterday, or tomorrow. Then describe the sky, clouds, wind, nature, and your feelings. That's how you speak natural English about the weather.
Wow, what an amazing session today. We learned so many weather words: sunny, cloudy, rainy, windy, hot, cold, freezing, boiling, drizzling, clear, chilly, mild, overcast, humid, stormy, and even how to describe nature and our feelings.
Yes. And friends, we practiced how to answer questions like, how's the weather? Not just with one word, but with full natural sentences. You can talk about the sky, the clouds, the sun, the wind, the trees, streets, and even how it makes you feel.
Remember, the key is to practice every day. Imagine someone asks you about the weather. In the morning, afternoon, evening, night, yesterday, or tomorrow. And try to describe it fully. Use your new words, add nature details, and share your feelings.
Yes. That's how you'll sound natural and confident in English. And the more you practice, the easier it will get. Even short conversations can become fun and interesting.
So friends, try to do the quick-fire practice, make your own weather stories, and shadow the sentences we practiced. This is the best way to think in English and speak like a native.
Thank you so much for joining us today on Learn English with Joynob. We hope you enjoyed this weather lesson and feel ready to talk about any weather like a native speaker.
That's right. Keep practicing, notice the weather around you, describe it, feel it, and most importantly, have fun.
Until next time, friends, stay curious, stay natural, and enjoy the weather wherever you are.
Bye-bye.
Bye!